Now here's another one of the recommendations I got from Netflix, and it's an anime called El Cazador de la Bruja. I hope I said that right. I'm not very good at my Spanish. El Cazador de la Bruja. There we go. And as you can tell, this is a Mexican-influenced anime, and it is about as Mexican as Full Metal Alchemist is German. So yeah. Anyway, the cover looked cool, so I decided to check it out. And then I did some researching, and by researching I mean I checked it out on Wikipedia, and I figured I just had to watch this entire series. Because not only is the soundtrack done by my favorite composer, Yuki Kejira, but it's also done by my first favorite animation studio, and that's B-Train, the same people who did Dot Hack Sign. And for those of you who know me for the longest time, one of my first reviews was a glowing review of Dot Hack Sign. Now, because I'm just gonna get this out of the way, because the music is done by Yuki Kaijira, I think it is awesome, because she is my favorite composer, and everything she does is good. Anyway, let's get on with it. El Cazador de la Bruja is about these two girls, Ellis and Nadia. Ellis is a little blonde girl, and Nadia is a tan redhead, as they travel through Mexico/South America, or Central America. And they have guns and bounty hunters, and that's about it. Well, there's a deeper plot, but the problem with the series is that it starts off really bad. Like, after watching the first episode, I did not feel like watching the rest of the series. I had to go to Wikipedia first and find out that it was done by B-Train and had Yuki Kaijira doing the music before I decided to watch the second episode and beyond. Basically, the little blonde girl Ellis is rather strange, and Nadia is a bounty hunter that was hired to just watch over her for a while. By who? Well, they don't tell you until halfway into the series. For what? Well, they don't tell you until 2/3 of the way in. For why? Well, you get it. But basically, like any other Wandering the Land anime series, instead of focusing on the main plot, what this series really does, and does well, is focus on the relationship between the two main characters. While they travel around, meet interesting people, talk to them, help them out, shoot them in the face, whatever. Now, because it's done by B-Train, I think the art and animation is really good. However, you will notice that they do cut corners just like in any other anime. Anything that doesn't really have to move won't move. But even so, it still looks very nice. Like I said, the music is already very good. However, just like Gun X Sword, the dubbing was done by Funimation, and because of that, this dubbing, the English voice acting, sounds really, really good, and I really like it. But then again, I'm a fan of English dubs, so if you don't like English dubs, then just watch the subtitle version. But the dubs for this anime, I'm telling you, are very good. So don't be afraid to watch in English. The characters in this one are far more likable than in something like Gun X Sword. However, they're not too relatable or too believable, because you're dealing with really fantastical things here. So it's mostly how far you really like the characters that really gets you through them, and how they interact with each other. That's the main tacked on for the series. That's the main selling point, aside from the great artwork and the wonderful music. Now, like I said, the story and pacing for this anime isn't very good. The first couple episodes are actually really not that great. But as the series goes on, it really gets better. Until the last third of the series really hits its shining point. Aside from that, there's only one more special note that I have to drop by with you all. There is fan service in this anime. Not as much as you'd think, but there is fan service. And the uncomfortable part is that it's fan service from Alice, the little blonde girl. Not from Nadia, who I'm gonna assume is in her late teens, early to mid-20s. No, it's from Nadia. I'm not even gonna try to guess her age, because I felt uncomfortable when her clothes came off, But yeah, aside from the kind of creepy fan service, that's really it. There's not much else to say about this anime, except I really enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna keep on repeating myself. The first third of the series is actually rather weak, but then it really gets better until it hits its stride. El Corazón de la Bruja is available on DVD from Funimation. Please support the official release.